Let's not waste your guys' time. Dive in here at Vagabond Builds with James Sandu. The 2025 Volkswagen Jetta in one of 5 trims, the SEL. Probably my most preferred trim, and I'm going to show you guys why. Just don't forget to like and subscribe, as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. If you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us, we'll talk details later. A quick shout out to Nilo Volkswagen here in Sacramento, California, for providing us this Jetta for this walk around review. And guys, stay tuned. We're dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an idea of the price tag and what comes on it. Now, powertrain on the SEL. 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 8-speed automatic transmission, 158 horsepower, 184 pounds-feet of torque, MPG 29 city, 40 highway, and a 13.2 gallon gas tank size. Now that 13.2 gallon gas tank size is standard throughout all 5 trims. This is actually the second trim from the top. The only trim that's above this is the GLI, and that's kind of its own little island because it is a bit more sporty, has more horsepower. Again, you get it in a different optioned powertrain. So you get a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine optioned in the manual transmission, or a 7-speed instead of an 8-speed, okay? That one does get 228 horsepower with 258 pounds-feet of torque. So the GLI is getting a little bit more oomph. You're just not gonna get the luxury that you do from the SEL, okay? Now, renewed front fascia, front LED lights. We got the 3-slot LED lights there with the high gloss black interior. Daytime running lights and hazards are one, as you guys can see in the video. LED bar going across. Hopefully you guys can see this LED bar here. Dropping down, we have the face of that lower grille is going to be high gloss black with the lower trim in the hyper silver. Then we come over to these active or live air vents for that wheel area, which leads us over to the side of the vehicle. Dimensions on the 2025 Jetta. You're getting 187 inches in length, 71 inches in width, 56 inches in height, with a 106-inch wheelbase. Let's shoot over to the wheel area. Now, what do we get with regards to the rubbers? We're getting the Hankook Kinergy GTs at a 225/45/18 bicolor rim with sheen surface silver, high gloss black. Moving forward over to the side mirror, integrated blinker lighting, matte black plastic on the bottom, and the exterior paint color of the car. Up top, this does come tilt slide moonroof option, and that is a blacked out or privacy glass. Chrome going across the bottom of the windows with matte black plastic around. Volkswagen engraved, letting you know you're driving a Volkswagen every time you enter the cab of the car. Wireless smart access keyless fob entry, so you just keep your key fob in your pocket or purse, and you can literally just pull that handle, actually press that button, lock it and unlock it. Coming over to the rear end of the vehicle. Now over to the rear. We also have a refreshed rear end. Starting with the taillights, we have the LED bar going across, looks great at night. LED rear taillights, SEL emblem, letting you know which trim. A backup camera right over that Nilo.com license plate. The scuff pad going across that top of the rear bumper, and dropping down more matte black plastic with chrome trim going across the SEL. Parking reflectors, and the exhaust tip is tucked under the driver's side of the vehicle here. Let's go ahead and open electric button open. 14.1 cubic feet of space on the cargo area. Let's go ahead and show you guys that you do get a spare tire. So shout out to Volkswagen for keeping their spare tires, because a lot of manufacturers on their sedans or their compact sedans are getting rid of those spare tires. So that's pretty cool. Then we have a backrest on that back bench that drops down, a 40%er on the left, a 60%er on the right. Let me show you guys real quick. That's what it looks like. Okay. And that's pretty much it. You also have a rear brake light on the other side of that glass on the cabin interior side. Now that we're done with the exterior, talking about the powertrain and trims, let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now, everybody, let's show you what that $30,700 price tag is getting you in the interior. Starting with the passenger seating surface, we have Vienna leather interior seating surfaces. So real leather inside this. This is where you're going to see the leather come in. Any other trim lower than this will not have the leather, but they'll have either the fake leather or the cloth. Manual controlled seat on the passenger side. Driver's side does come electric controlled with memory seating buttons. Both front seats do come heated and ventilated on the SEL, so that's pretty cool. In front of the passenger, non-lockable glove compartment, nice and big. We also have that same material up top, kind of a plastic hard wrap. I don't think it's the leather, to be honest. High gloss black trim, the new look on the dashboard. 8-inch standard screen here in the center. We left the air vent interface up, really cool, but get a load of that. And then we could come over to the touch sensitive here. We can go over to our media, we could go over to source and we get the Sirius XM internet, the Bluetooth, get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you're going to see that one. We also get the navigation, but you're going to see also that the iPhone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Coming over to the car, okay, the doors are open. It's not going to let us. Let's press it again. And it's letting you know what your digital cockpit is doing and whatnot. Come back to menu. This is what the interface looks like on the menu. Then we get the setup my VW, also climate controls and whatnot. And you also have the option of hand gestures, motion swiping, just like that, okay? Now up top, we have an optional rear view mirror that comes auto dimmable with the garage door opening and the compass engraved. Higher than that, we have a manual visor with the tilt slide moonroof option. That's SEL standard. Then dropping down over to the dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats here, as well as your touch sensitive climate controls, just like that. And then we just press that and it turns it back off. USB-C plug-in standard in the SE, and above on the trim, we're getting the wireless charging pad right here. Engine start stop button, parking brake, engine on off. 4 different modes that are going to show on the cluster. When I go ahead and press the brake and hold, you're going to see it on the screen. 4 different modes. 12-volt outlet, cup holders. This is what your key fob looks like in the 2025 with engine start. So USB-C plug-in with your personal space. Then we come over to the cluster. SEL does change the difference on the cluster from the lower trims over to the SEL trim and GLI. Heated steering wheel, leather wrapped, flat bottom steering wheel. You got to change the view on that cluster. Simplify it. 3 different views. You also can mess around with your info cards, right, left, up, and down. And then we get the controls to your radio stations as well as your voice controls here on the right. On the left-hand side, we have cruise control along with your lane, your crash warning, media volume control on the left as well. On the right-hand side, windshield wiper control. On the left-hand side, signal light control on the steering column. Over to the lighting. Lighting is going to give us the regular standard VW knob. I'm happy about this because a lot of models are stepping away from that knob, but that's a standard and I love that knob. Coming over to the door panel, we got high gloss black trim, as well as the Vienna leather wrap insert, different design on the inlays from different trims, window switch controls, as well as side mirrors, and a tailgate button control. Now that we're done with the front, let's shoot over to the second row seating. Second row seating now, everyone. Back here, Vienna leather on the back bench, as well as car seat compatibility. It's there. Armrest, cup holders, and here in the center. Up top, over that bench, we're getting 2 reading lights that are faced over towards the lap of each passenger. To put things into perspective, like space, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so legroom is there. Head clearance, the top of my hat is touching that liner, so being 6 feet 2 inches, you have more than enough room in this compact sedan, right? In front of us, 1 pocket on the back of that passenger seat. In between those 2 seats, heated seating back here as well. That's very cool for the SEL. Then we get the monster mats, where they're kind of the WeatherTech mats, protecting you from like the spills and the mud and all the snow and all that good stuff. Now guys, here's the MSRP sticker to the SEL. I remember telling you guys it is coming in at $30,700 and some change. Hopefully this did help you guys out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel here at Vagabond Builds with James SEL. We really need it and appreciate your guys' support to move our channel forward. Thank you so much, and God bless.